It's natural to want to learn and develop further as we go through life. But the real obstacle is usually the reason we give ourselves not to attempt it. Whether you're on the job hunt or trying to find a new activity, you probably have as many ideas for how to improve yourself as you do for reasons for why you shouldn't. Welcome to Prepared Leaders. In this video, we'll talk about the top 5 excuses that are ruining your potential. The reason why many people never succeed in their life goals and why people regret the actions they did not take when they are younger and reflect on their past lives. And frequently, this is the reason why people didn't take those chances, seize those opportunities, launch their businesses, begin their freelance careers, quit their jobs, or do whatever else it is they really wanted to accomplish. One of the main causes is all of the justifications you give yourself in your thoughts that prevent you from moving on. Number 1, I don't have enough time. We all have the same number of hours in the day, the same jobs, relationships, hobbies, and things we want to get done that are on our to-do lists, making this one of the most ridiculous excuses on earth. But the reality is that you must make time for the things that are important to you, since you don't have any. You can always find a way to make time for anything if you really want it. Another issue is that if you don't have a schedule and you're kind of just going through the motion without much direction, you need to develop one and make sure you're setting out time to move closer to your goals because otherwise, nothing will ever get done. Number 2, I don't have enough money. This is yet another rationalization that limits your possibilities. The reality is that you have 2 options for making your budget work. Either earn more money or change it. Additionally, many goals don't truly need money to start. Rather, they take your time, effort, patience, and most of all, your resolve. Don't let a lack of funds be the reason that prevents you from even starting something if you want to do something, establish a business, or go to the next level. Oftentimes, all it takes is putting the necessary time, effort, patience, and commitment to start moving in the right direction. And before you realize it, things are moving along. Number 3, it's too late for me to start now, or I didn't start as soon as I should have. Again, it's never too late to begin working towards your objectives. Only now is a good time to get going. And there are countless success stories of people who later in life began new occupations or followed their new passions. Therefore, you shouldn't let this stop you. Actually, it ought to be anything that gives you the extra impetus you require to begin doing that. If you put one foot in front of the other, sooner or later you will see that you have made progress and will be glad that you started when you did. Because if you don't, you will look back and wish that you had tried it 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, or whenever it was ago. As a result, it's critical to get moving right now because tomorrow is never certain. Therefore, start acting on your goals today. And before we continue, I'll be giving you time to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And let's continue. Number 4, I don't know how. You'll never be aware of anything. And because you have to start and learn along the road, this is something that a lot of individuals struggle with and must overcome. It's similar to playing a brand new board game or video game. If you only glance at the manual and play the game demo, you won't be able to play to your full potential. But if you start playing, you'll learn as you go. Of course, you'll make some mistakes and learn what not to do. But you'll also learn how to start moving in the right direction. Eventually, you'll comprehend how the game is played. You might even be able to figure out where the game's tiniest shortcuts are located. However, if you just refrain from playing the game because you claim that you are unfamiliar with its rules, then you never receive any of the advantages that come with taking the route. Number 5, there is too much competition in the market. The fact of the matter is that you must put in the effort to become an expert in your particular specialty by becoming a specialist in a particular field. No matter what you're doing, there will always be competition, and there will always be individuals who have more experience and have been at it longer than you. But keep in mind that everyone had to start somewhere, and at one point, they had no experience. I've been doing this as a freelancer and owner of my own firm for more than 5 years. How did I start is a question I get asked a lot. Is there still time? I'm too old. I don't have time to complete this. All of those many reasons are only justifications for not starting. And the longer time passes, the more difficult it becomes to really begin pursuing your goals. Therefore, the next time you find yourself making one of these justifications, be sure to carefully consider it and make sure it's true, because that's not usually the case. You can change the wording there instead of stating, I don't have enough time to accomplish this. For instance, if you're telling yourself that you don't have enough time to do anything, I am not making this a priority in my life to begin with. Imagine that you want to get in shape and your excuses are, oh, I don't have time, I'm too busy. Instead of saying that, you would switch and say, oh, I'm not making my health a priority. You will be shocked at how much of an impact that makes if you make that small language adjustment. And once you accomplish that, a small switch in your brain may turn, which may be what ultimately propels you onward. I hope this video was helpful in identifying the 5 top excuses that are killing your potential. Give this video a big thumbs up and turn on the bell to be notified when I post something new. Any questions should be left in the comment section below. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and I'll see you all in my next video.